Hello, everybody! I believe that we are live. Yes, we are. Hello, everybody! My name is Harry Rice. Typically, I'm reviewing games for the Montreal Canadiens. However, there are no games right now because it is the off season. So we are in trade, drafting, and free agency time. It is currently time for the draft and trades, apparently. There have been 8 that it feels like are going on in the last 24 hours. We'll get into some of the Pierre-Luc Dubois talks. We can talk about a couple of the other trades if you guys want. I know Shane Bowers got moved. Kevin Hayes got moved. We'll talk about some of those if you guys want. Yeah. So I'm interesting. I am interesting. I know the trade that we have to talk about today is kind of interesting. We've got. You can kind of see here. I would make it a little bit bigger. Actually, I think I am gonna go ahead and do that. Make it just a little bit bigger. We got Alex Newhook coming in from the Colorado Avalanche in exchange for Gianni Fairbrother, the 31st overall pick in the 2023 draft, which was previously acquired from the Panthers in the Ben Sherratt deal, and 37th overall, which is our own second-round pick this year. We'll get into the trade, obviously. You guys are chatting, at least I think you guys are. I don't know why I put the chat there. That should be there. There we go. Now we got the trade. Now we got the chat being loaded up. Woo! There we go, boys. Alright, so I'm going to get to some of your guys' comments. Holy shit. So we got, hi, Harry. Let's get started. I totally don't get this move. Tap, how's it going? We'll talk about the move in a minute. Kent Hughes is cooking, says shoe. Getting a center like Newhook makes me believe they'll take... I got really southern there for a second. They'll take one of Leonard, Michkov, or Reinbacher, which, if they want Leonard or Reinbacher, I hope we trade with Philadelphia and move down. That would be true, Shu. If you watched the mock draft yesterday, I think I said that I wanted them to take Michkov, and I believe we were projected picking Ryan Leonard, I think. So... I'm excited to see what happens. I don't want Reinbacher. He's going to be really good, but we don't need any more blue liners. So I'm hoping for Michkov Leonard or somehow Zach Benson. But we'll see. Jacob has work tomorrow night. I'm very sorry to hear that. Jacob, Bob, how's it going, man? Thank you for coming by, man. Yeah, he's cooking nothing. No, top. I think he's cooking. Habs Guru, how's it going, my guy? Shu, we traded, firstly, Kaplan, how's it going? Thank you for coming by, my good sir. We traded Sherratt, an injured D-man, and a second rounder for Newhook, basically. It's a win. Probably, yeah, sure, I would say so. Plus, I mean, Gianni Fairbrother's just kind of thrown in there, whatever. I actually, funny enough, I had this guy projected as going in a Pierre-Luc Dubois trade with Montreal. Apparently can't use listen because, yeah, no, we got rid of him. We got rid of the Greek god. I think, no, was it the Greek god or was it Jaden Struble? I forget which one Bergevin coined the Greek god. Hughes has said they're going to draft the most talented player at 5. If that holds up to be true, then they'll take Michkov if he's somehow available. Oh, well, Gabriel, it's not necessarily him somehow being available. It seems like he is going to be there at 5. That does seem to be the place he's more than likely to be taken, is at number 5 with... Bedard obviously number 1, Carlson number 2, Carlson number 3, Fantilli number 2. Number 4 is a little bit open, a little bit, so Michkov could maybe go to San Jose, because I know it's been projected San Jose to Washington all have been rumored to take Matvei Michkov. Even now it's starting to creep up that, maybe Anaheim will go Matvei Michkov or Columbus. I don't think that's happening, though. But it does seem quite likely that Montreal at 5th will have a chance to draft Michkov, which we'll see literally tomorrow. And by the way, boys, fuck. Sorry, I dropped a little thing for my Tic Tacs. But yeah, by the way, boys, I might be live again later today. We've had rumors that the Canadiens might be trading 5th overall, either moving up, or moving down, sorry. I don't think they'll move up, but moving down, just trading the pick in general. There's a chance we might go live again today, if not during the draft. I'm hoping we have at least a couple trades. I'm hoping at least one. That's always nice to see. We'll see. I'm doing alright. That's good to know, Kaplan. I'm doing quite good. Thank you for asking, my good sir. Yeah, I mean, Top, you could say it was reaction to not getting PLD, but I think there were probably better players available in terms of overall what you could have gotten. But I think Newhook being young and being from Boston College, I think that helped Hughes and Gordon decide on getting him over many other players. They probably like what they see out of Newhook. I mean, the kid, he's 22 years old. I almost said he's 30 years old. He's 22 years old. He's put up back-to-back 30-point seasons in the bottom six on Colorado. Seems like a decent kid. We're going to get into the overall trade here in a second. And, yeah, I think we'll talk about this in a minute. Leo Carlsson would fit Montreal so well. Leo Carlsson, Mitski, there's no way we're going to be able to get Leo Carlsson. I think he's almost guaranteed the consensus number 4. Or number 3, sorry, Leo Carlsson, I think. It would be great, obviously, if he could come to Montreal. If he falls that far, that'd be awesome. But I can't see how one of 2, 3, or 4 pass up on him. I'd say number 1, but obviously Bedard. But yeah, I can't see how 2 through 4 pass on him. I feel like the first 5 picks of the draft won't go as expected, just like last year when Nemec went second and Wright fell. I feel like something similar could happen this year. Gabriel, that would be awesome. The issue is that Montreal does not pick 4th, so Connor Bedard can't fall. But yeah, no, that'd be awesome. I think it'd be great to see the unexpected happen because it likely means we're going to get more viewers. That'd be awesome. But we'll see. I do think things might go as planned. Hopefully, if things don't go as planned, that it ends up being really fun and not just, really, you picked this guy? I'm hoping. Carlson has gone by 3, yeah, probably, Tap. Please trade down for 7 and 22, and then 22 plus Anderson for Lafreniere or Kakko. No, Jacob. Lafreniere is not going to pan out in the National Hockey League. He's not going to be a great guy. Kakko, I actually liked Kakko this year, but he's not worth Josh Anderson plus a first-round pick. I wouldn't mind trading down to 7 and 22, but I wouldn't want to use 22 and Josh Anderson for Lafreniere and Kaapo Kakko. Can you offer your thoughts on Newhook's production on a fairly stacked Colorado Avs team? Thank you, Bob. 30 points isn't terrible, but the Habs give up a first and second and a D prospect to get him. Can he be a first C over Nick? Bob, I'm sorry. The fact you had to ask that is a little bit funny. I get you're trying to drive conversation. I appreciate that. It's just there's no way Alex Newhook can be a 1C, especially on the Canadiens. I mean, here's the thing. We really just gave up a first and a second. Gianni Fairbrother has had a little bit of... there's also a chance that he could... there's that chance that Gianni Fairbrother does make the NHL, but I don't see him doing that right now. I like Fairbrother. I think he's a really good AHL defenseman. If he makes it, obviously, I'll be happy. It's not I want him to fail so the Habs win this trade. No. I'd be very happy if he turned into a top 4 defenseman, because he probably wouldn't do that in Montreal just because of how good our blue line is. But giving basically a first and a second for Alex Newhook, I think is perfectly fine, honestly. I think with the kid, he's 22 years old. Career, he's had, like I said, back-to-back 30-point years. My main comparable is what we did last year with Kirby Dach. Not to the exact extent, because we straight up traded 17th overall, or 13th overall, whatever we got from the Islanders in that deal. But Kirby Dach is a guy that before he came to the Canadiens, he never had more than 9 goals in a year. He had a really good playoffs that first year in 1920, but 23 points, 10 points, only in 18 games, but still 10 points, and 26 points in 70 games. If anything, technically Newhook is looking like the better player through his first 3 years of the NHL, technically only first 2 years really of the NHL, comparatively to Kirby Dach. 3 points in his first 6 games in the NHL. He had 2 points in his first 8 career playoff games. Last year, 71 games, 13 goals, 33 points, 12 games in the playoffs, 4 points as he won the Cup with the Avalanche. And then this year, all 82 games, 14 goals, 30 points. So technically the points dipped. Goals technically got a little bit better in playing 11 more games and only 1 assist in 7 playoff games. Technically, Newhook does, like I said, look like the better player overall if you're comparing the first 3 years of the careers to each other. So I think actually giving up a first and a second does make a bit more sense, especially as well with him being stuck on that third line in Colorado. I think if he were on a team like Chicago and able to play second line minutes, he could have had maybe 40, 45 points this year. I think he could have been able to take that next step. No, rather in Montreal, we play him on that third line center role still and let him just slowly develop, or say put him in the top 6. I'm assuming in training camp we'll play him top 6 minutes, see how he plays, probably push him back the more our NHL regulars get back into the lineup. But I could see Newhook being a fairly solid middle 6 guy for the Canadiens right now. I think giving up a first and a second isn't god awful. The Avs are known for drafting well usually, so I think it's it technically could be a loss, quote unquote, but getting a player that can help your team probably both now and into the future, for hopefully for the next 5-6 years. If he signs with the Canadiens, I'm assuming he does, because why would we acquire his rights if we haven't talked to him and want to re-sign him, or he wants to, or he doesn't want to sign here? Why would we acquire his rights? But yeah. Plus, like, there's no guarantee that we even keep Alex Newhook. Who knows that this isn't just 31, 37, and Fairbrother for Newhook, and then we flip Newhook? Who's to say we aren't flipping Newhook for a first-round pick? I doubt it, but who's to say? I don't think that'll happen, but I just wanted to throw that out there because anything is a possibility with Ken Hughes and Jeff Gordon. But no, I think that with Newhook, like I said, yeah, 30 points isn't terrible, Bob. But giving up a first and a second, I think is perfectly fine because you can get a very, very solid player out of Alex Newhook. And I think, like I said, I think he can be a half-decent middle sixer. I should probably go to live chat so I get every single comment, not just top chat. So there we go. If Hughes trades down, he can address centerman there. Why get rid of a first and an early second? Well, tap because centerman, there's probably some good ones, but I don't think we really, quote-unquote, need centerman. Keep in mind as well, Alex Newhook is apparently a center who can also play on the left side. So we're helping stack up the left side because I think this is also a sign that we want to move Cole back to the right wing. Because think about it. Who do we now have on the left side? It's Newhook. It's Slavkovsky. We have, I think, Sean Farrell and Joshua who can both play there. I think Jan Mysak is a center who can also play wing just like Newhook. We have guys on the left wing who can play there. And that right side looks a slightly dimmer with Caulfield. Whoever Farrell and Waugh is, I think both of them can play left wing and right wing. I think it's one of the two can play all three positions, I think. So, like, trading down sure could have addressed centerman, but why address a quote-unquote need when you can go best player available in or tap? That's what I would do personally. That's what I would do is personally best player available. That's what Hughes and Gordon have said all the way, is that they're going to go best player available wherever, whoever they're picking at fifth, or if they trade down, for example, they're going to go best player available. And if that player is not a centerman, you don't need to address centerman. The draft, the best players are the teams who have the best drafts are those who do not address needs, but rather pick best player available. Even if it contradicts their current team, for example, say you have three really good left wingers and the best player available is left winger, you take that left winger. Because you can trade out one of those left wingers or try and convert him or convert one of those guys or the player you just drafted to a different position. I think addressing a need rather than best player available is a big, big mistake. That's why Caulfield fell to us at 15. And if we had passed on him to, okay, we don't need wingers, sure we need scoring, but we need a center. If we had done that, that wouldn't have been good. So I think taking best player available is so much better than just simply addressing a need, Tap, for me. I think LA is offering just way too much for Dubois to even attempt it by Hughes. Mitski, that would make sense. I don't see how Rasmus Kupari, Gabe Velarde, and the other guy they're offering is too much, especially if LA wants current players. Brendan Gallagher, Mike Hoffman, Yoel Armia, three guys with a little bit of term. Hoffman only this year, Armia 2 years, Gallagher 4 years. Offer that. Could have given up 31, 37 probably. I get that Dubois right now apparently prefers LA, which is completely understandable. I'm very surprised that we aren't more in on it. I'm surprised by that. Newhook is a solid young center who I believe will be a great second-line center in a couple years. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate it. By the way, sorry, guys. I'm very, very much behind on comments. I haven't even gotten to actually talking about Newhook, really, aside from mentioning his points. Sorry, I don't see it. What has he done with Colorado? Ian Tap is playing on the third line, really given every chance that he can have. Salty, Harry, are the Habs trading down? It seems like it's out there that we're talking trades that we might end up trading down. No guarantees right now, but it seems like we might. Sharks seem like a dumb team to take someone completely off the board. They kind of do, Minsky. They kind of do. Will Newhook be a second-line center ahead of Dach? I don't know if ahead of Dach. If anything, I could see Dach maybe going to the right side. But then again, given how good he played at that second-line center spot, I still think he played a little bit better at second-line center over first-line right wing. I could definitely see Dach moving to the right wing or staying at center. I don't know what's going to happen there. I mean, if Newhook, we want to play him second-line center, that just means Dach to the right side. and it has to guarantee one of Anderson, Gallagher, or Hoffman are on the move, I think. Because, like, how do you go with, say, Caulfield, Dach, Hoffman, Gallagher, and Gallagher, and Galley is stuck. And Galley is stuck on that fourth line making $6 million. You kind of have to move that. Especially if he only plays 20 games a year. That's not worth it. Exactly, Gabriel. 22 years old. He still has a lot of time. From what I've learned about Newhook, doing very, very quick research before the stream. I did not have much time before I came up live. He's apparently very fast. He's got a really nice shot. Decent offensive player. Salty Wings. I feel like Newhook needed more chances. I think he'll be a 50-point player. That'd be really solid. Hell yeah. Ian or Tap. Well, I mean, to be fair, Drouin, we never gave him an actual goal scorer to, again, to be a playmaker with. I mentioned this so many times, my guy. We never gave Drouin a goal scorer so that he can actually playmake. We gave him fucking Brendan Gallagher, Paul Byron, and Jacob Delarose for those first couple years. When he needed a goal scorer the most, we didn't give him one. Also, Ian or Tap, height doesn't matter. Another 5'10" player, so what? So what if he's 5'10"? That is true, Salty Wings. Holy shit, I'm really behind. I gotta speed through these. Stars did give up a first-round pick for Lundqvist, and that trade does still look terrible. I trade for Mantha from Washington since he has negative value. We can maybe get a good pick included. That is true, Shu. I think Mantha only has 1 year left on his deal, too, so I don't necessarily want to get greedy and go, first-round pick like we did for Monahan. But if you can get, say, a second, I think that's fine. Trade out Hoffman's contract somehow, or maybe it's straight up Hoffman for Mantha somehow. I doubt it, but say maybe Washington does that since they need goal scoring. Mantha for Hoffman could maybe work. I think Mantha makes a little bit more than Hoffman too. Or hell, retain 50% like you did on Dadonov. Can't really go worse than that deal did. Not saying that deal went bad, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying. You can't really go worse than just a straight up 1 year for 1 year guy type of deal. But yeah, no, I like Mantha. I think he can have a decent bounce back on a third line, which I think we could give him in Montreal. The issue is, again, then you're adding too many current right wingers. Hoffman's probably on that Anderson's probably on the fourth line at that point, or third line. Mantha's on the fourth line, unless Mantha can also play left wing. You got guys who you're going to have to figure out what to do. Plus, also keep in mind is that you're going to want to have some young guys coming up into the lineup and not giving washed-up veterans like Gallagher and Mantha that spot instead. So I like Mantha. He'd be a nice trade target if we can get, say, a second or a first out of Washington for that. Keep in mind, Monahan was $6 million. We got a first for that. Mantha, I think, is like $3.5 or $4 million. So a second would make more sense. I don't like how the Habs traded their own second, but thanks anyway. Hey, no problem, Salty. I'm not a fan of that either, but I think we'll see by Friday how that goes. If we end up giving up someone like, say, a Michael Harble or Daniil Boot with either of those picks, I don't know if Daniil Boot will fall to 31 or Michael Harble. Goaltenders usually either seem to raise up going 10 spots or they seem to fall a little bit. So if we end up giving up one of those two guys, it'll be a bit sour in my mouth, but I think I'll understand why we got rid of the picks, though, for Newhook. Dach had injury issues, and that's why he didn't produce. Can't compare with Newhook. Newhook this year did play second-line minutes until he couldn't handle it. Where's the size down the middle? In our tap, do you really need size down the middle, my guy? Come on. My guy, come on. We're not in the goddamn 80s anymore. You don't need a bunch of bruising power forward 6'4" guys. Your size is going to come from the wings. You got Anderson, Slavkovsky, you got Jacka on the blue line, you got Matheson right now on the blue line. You got Neanderthal Edmondson on the blue line until we trade him at the deadline. You do not need size. The NHL is not about size. It is about skill and goal scoring. That is what the NHL is. And the fact that people surprisingly are not understanding this, I think is really, really funny. But like, Newhook this year did play second line minutes until he couldn't handle it. The dude is 22. I would not expect a majority of 22-year-olds to be able to handle top 6 minutes for a consistent basis. The fact that he's even playing bottom 6 minutes, I think shows. The fact that he's on the third line is good. Putting up 30 points, probably play him this year, maybe give him second unit power play time. I think I mentioned that somewhere in there. Or at least try him on the power play at certain points. Wouldn't be surprised to see him get flashes on the second line, especially if there's any injuries. I think this is a deal that's going to look not necessarily as good as the Dach trade a year from now, but I think 3-4 years from now it's going to look like, yeah, no, that's a really good trade for both teams. Newhook is, say, a consistent second-line winger, third-line winger. Colorado got some good assets out of the deal. That's a good deal for both teams. I think this is going to be a good deal for both teams. Obviously, Nick is the 1C in Montreal. Newhook might be the second-line center. But again, was his production lower due to him being on the third line in Colorado, whereas production go up that much to warrant a second center spot on Montreal? I don't necessarily know that, Bob, if he's going to be able to warrant that second-line center spot, especially when he's playing against... especially when... again, you have Kirby Dach, which even Kirby Dach, like, that's kind of your size down the middle. It's Kirby Dach, really. Is Kirby Dach. And I'm sorry, guys, I gotta try and speed through. I gotta catch up to your comments. I'm seeing that little blue arrow on my chat, and I gotta try and speed up. But yeah, no, I do think his production could go up a decent bit in Montreal, because he is not going to be stuck playing with guys who are coming up because of injury basis. I'm pretty sure Newhook played a couple games with Alex fucking Galchenyuk in his 14 games, 0 points with the Avalanche, I think. Something like that. But yeah, no, like, I think Newhook, I think if he plays with, say, I could see maybe Harvey Pinard and maybe Josh Anderson, depending on what we do. Maybe he plays on the left wing with, say, Dvorak, if Dvorak isn't dealt until the deadline. And Anderson, for example, I think Newhook could have a really solid 40-point campaign, and maybe you could see time on that second left wing if Slavkovsky isn't working, or whoever we end up playing on that second line left wing just is having a bit of a downtime. Enortap mentioning, Dach and Monahan. I just realized that, Monahan too. We have Sean Monahan. This is a really interesting trade because now it gives you even more depth, and now I don't know what we're going to do. I really don't know what the Canadiens could do with the lineup and the roster they have right now with adding Alex Newhook. He's obviously not like this big superstar that, first line, where does everybody else go? No, it's like, okay, where does he play? Second, third line? I doubt you're going to play him fourth line, but who then gets bumped down? Who is probably getting traded more than likely? But yeah, we'll see. We've been crapping on Armia, Hoffman, Drouin, etc. to get rid of them, and then we get Newhook. Enortap. Armia is simply injury-ridden. Hoffman just isn't consistent. Drouin has depression. That's why people make fun of him. Talk shit all you want, but genuinely, that's the only reason we make fun of Jonathan Drouin is because he has depression. Or you guys, I should say. I don't make fun of Drouin. Then we get Newhook. Dude, again, put up 30 points back-to-back seasons. He's only 22 years old, playing with a bunch of injury-riddled players in Colorado, or players that are coming up because of injuries. Like, I don't see the issue with this. Like, okay, first, a second, and a prospect, maybe a bit too much right now, but the kid is 22. He was picked, 15th overall in 2019? Not 15th. 17th, 18th overall, something like that? Like, that's not god-awful. That's not terrible at all. Newhook could even be a left winger. Exactly, Shu. I know Newhook can play left wing, and that's what I just mentioned. I know you put your comment like 20 minutes ago. It feels like at this point. But yeah, no, I Newhook could definitely slot in on the left wing. I think that's also the versatility that is important there, is the center left wing position that he can play both. If he fits winger better, we'll probably play him there. If he fits center better, we'll play him there more than likely. For some reason, I feel Michkov will go to Columbus. Gabriel, I hope you're wrong, because that means they're going to ruin another probable 50-goal scorer, Patrick Laine. I think Columbus wants to win. I think they'll take Fantilli or Carlson. That would make sense, Shu. They want to win as fast as possible. Exactly, yeah. That's not saying Michkov can't win. It's just that saying they want to win. They want to win as fast as they can. Yeah, so definitely. I agree to take the best player, of course, but that's not what has happened here. Unitap, who is the best player then? Who was the best player to trade for? Who is the best player to overpay in a trade for? Newhook won a cup. Exactly. That playoff experience at his age on top of his skills and potential. Man, to me, that's he was playing chess, not checkers. Exactly, Matt Norden. Exactly. Matt Norden, by the way. Big hype in the chat, my guy. Hell yeah, let's go, my guy. But yeah, Newhook, exactly. He won a cup. That playoff experience at his age on top of his skills and potential absolutely is he was playing chess. I like that a lot. I really, really like that for sure. Mr. Wire, holy shit, only thing we gave Jerome was depression. I mean, I can't disagree with you there, unfortunately. Yeah, Salty Wings, look up his goal against Ottawa. I will do that right now. The only unfortunate thing is I'm gonna have to actually wait, no, I can. Newhook walks through defender. I'm assuming that's it. This is on NHL.com? Ew. No, give me YouTube. No, not Senators Avalanche highlights. Give me Alex Newhook goal. I want Alex Newhook Goal. Newhook scores goal. I love it. Luke, Salty Wings, if you can help me figure out which one that is, like January or December, that'd be appreciated. Height doesn't matter. Tell that to Vegas. Look at their D as well as 90% of the rest of the team. We'll tell that to Colorado. Was their team not really, really small? Or fairly small? Colorado Avalanche 2022 Cup roster. Yeah, there we go. So let me look at NHL.com because it has the roster. So this is from the Cup-winning team. So, wow. Not a lot of tall boys here. Not a lot of tall boys. 5'10", 6 foot, 6'2", 5'11", 6 foot, 5'10", 6'3", 5'11", 6. Okay, wait. Why is he giving me Ryan Johansson? No, I want the fucking 2022 roster. I want the 2022 roster. God damn it. Okay, 21-22. Please give me their heights. Thank you. Okay. So going from the tallest to the smallest. So we've got 6'5", 6'5", goaltenders. Some of these guys I'm gonna look at because like Justice Annunen, I don't think the dude even played for the Avalanche that year. But I will count Jonas Johansson because funny memes. 6'5", 6'5", 6'5" Curtis McDermott, 6'4", 6'4", 6'4", 6'3", 6'3", 6'3", 6'3", 6'2", 6'2", 6'2", 6'1", bunch of guys, bunch of 6 foot, 5'11", 5'10". It's almost like size doesn't really matter as long as your players are good. It's almost like it. And also, I mean, like, they had 4 point per game guys. Oh, technically 5, because Landeskog only played 51 games. Size is not as big of a factor as we want to say just because of Vegas. Vegas is really, really not the prime example of, oh, this team won a cup because of size. Teams should not adapt to one team winning a cup because of size. Okay, cool. Vegas got it done. They had one of the easiest routes to a Stanley Cup ever. They didn't have to play any of the real big teams. Boston, Tampa, Toronto, Edmonton. I think actually they might have gone through Edmonton. Even then, they would have destroyed them like they probably would have destroyed them like Colorado did a year ago. Colorado. How many of these top teams did Vegas have to go through? They went through meh. Went woos. Make that DeBrincat value go up. I agree, Luca. Jets are buying up Blake Wheeler. Wow. All right, so time for Blake Wheeler to go to the Shandong Tigers then. Nice. Good job, Jets. Elite. Trade Pierre-Luc Dubois, and then you fucking buy out Blake Wheeler. Time to come crashing down, baby. Manthus 5.7. Okay, give us that first round pick, Washington. We will happily take your first round pick next year. We have juiced this though. Yeah, exactly, Salty. There you go. This era's about skill. Exactly, Salty. This era's about skill. It's not about how hard you can hit someone and win games 2-1. No, you gotta win those fucking 5-4 games, those 7-6 games occasionally. You gotta be able to score and have skill and produce, not just I go hit you, I win hockey game. You know, they don't have size down the middle. Pierre Maguire when the Habs picked Carey Price. I'll be shocked if Colorado makes the pick. Really, Luca? I just realized I should probably update my entry draft sheet for tomorrow because now we do not have 31st. That does belong to Colorado now. But yeah, I mean that does make sense. It does feel like Colorado would want maybe a short-term upgrade, and they're willing to deal that one of those two picks, if not both of them. That does kind of seem like it. To be fair, the Habs' best player is like 5'7". Garrett Wilson, thank you for coming by, my good sir. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. Thank you for coming by. I hope you're enjoying the stream, my good sir. I apologize that I'm only just now getting to your comments. But yeah, the Habs' best player is 5'7". I think Caulfield's 5'7", 5'8", somewhere around there. Habs' best prospect is 5'9", Lane Hudson. Actually, Lane Hudson is 5'11" now. Lane Hudson has grown 2 inches. HockeyDB, for some reason, has not updated it in like a year. I think it updates at the beginning of the year. It only matters for goalies. Pretty much, Garrett. Yeah, I would argue, like, because we have Jacob Dobesh, who's 6'5", and we have another goaltending prospect. I can't remember his name. I don't remember if it's Emmett Crotu or someone else. But there's there's another goalie we have who's like 6'4", 6'5". That is where size matters, is goaltending. Rest of the lineup, be as skilled as you want. Just defense, be able to play competent defense at the very least. Forwards, get good chemistry. Like Mr. Wire said, we have good pieces, just need to find that chemistry like Suzuki and Caulfield have. I think they have great chemistry. Monahan may be up there. Dach may be up there. I could see Monahan playing first line right wing even, or left wing, honestly. I could see Monahan, Suzuki, and Dach being a first line. Probably going to try Dach there, maybe Anderson. But I could definitely see... I could definitely see that Monahan playing on that first line, though. Slav, Suzuki, Cole, Newhook, Dach, Harvey, Pinard, Luka. That might be some big brain thinking. I would probably go Raphael Harvey Pinard on his natural left wing, Newhook center, Dach right wing. I would probably do that just because Harvey Pinard is a natural center. Dach can play the wing, and Newhook seems to be a natural center. That's what I would do. But aside from that, perfect. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love that top six if that's what we go with. I agree the league has changed, but you win in the playoffs with size. Not really. 16 TG. What do you mean, Salty? I never hated Drouin when he's healthy. He does exactly Wolverine. Exactly. And that's the thing. We never showed him that we have faith in Drouin. Montreal fans, aside from like me and maybe a few others, we've never been like, hey, Drouin, get healthy. We want you to play good. We want you to contribute on this team. It's always just been, oh, Drouin fucking sucks. Drouin depression. Drouin sleepy guy or whatever. Like, fucking, like, come the fuck on. Gabriel Newhook might have been picked at 16th right after Caulfield. I do like the deal in general sense. He's just 22 and will grow perfectly with the young core who may be contenders in 3 years. Exactly, Bob. I forgot it was against Ottawa. The Newhook goal was in Ottawa, if that helps. Okay, that might help, Luca. And of course I closed my thing. Of course I did. I'll see if I can get it up. That didn't sound that good. Fuck it. I might as well just look on the the highlights. I'll open the highlight package and then I'll see if this one was this game in Ottawa. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mute. Sorry, boys, I'm trying to look. This one's in Colorado. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, this one's in Ottawa, so this is the goal. I'll look at this in a few minutes, boys. I just gotta get to the comments, and then I gotta get to the rest of the comments, and then holy shit, yeah. Alright, Nutrushkin at 6'4" was a year ago. Shit, he had a nasty goal too this year, I forget. Okay, there we go. We're almost nearing. We're nearing. Okay. The other issue is that the Habs were edging towards a payroll meltdown with so many talented players needing contracts. By trading 2 picks and a prospect, they have eased that a little. Are we? Towards a payroll meltdown with so many talented players needing contracts? At this point, is it just not Harvey Pinard now Newhook? Because Jack, I know is up next year. I thought he was up this year, but he's up next year. So, yeah. Exactly, Inner Tap. Winning a cup is nice, of course, but it helps when you have a team surrounding you that's talented. Exactly. Like, like how does that relate to the skill and size? Because that's just having a skill. We had no depth, so they'll probably beat us. What do you mean? We had no depth, so they'll probably beat us? Salty, what are we talking about again? I'd still say you still need physicality. Well, yeah, you still need physicality, but that's what we have with Josh Anderson and Kirby Dach is not afraid to throw the body around. Jack Matheson can throw the body around when he comes up. Logan Mayhew's not afraid to mix it up a little bit. We have guys that can absolutely have. We absolutely have guys that are physical, and yeah. Why have the Leafs not won in the playoffs? Because their superstars don't show up. Lack size and physicality. No, Tap. That you are completely wrong. They've had size and physicality. Wayne Simmons. They had Nick Foligno when we beat them. Fucking Jake Muzzin. TJ Brody. These are guys that are not afraid to get physical and have size. People forget Matthews is like 6'2", 6'3", something like that. There's something like that. Like, they've had size. It's their finish that has been the issue. Up 3-1 on the Canadiens. Up 2-1 on the Blue Jackets. Up 3-2 on the Bruins. These are teams that absolutely they could have beaten. They just did not because of their size and physicality, because they lacked that finish. They beat Tampa this year as a smaller team. Tap. 17 watching, only 8 likes. Smash that like button for Monsieur Rice. Boys, yeah, guys, if you are liking the stream and you are not subscribed as well, hit that sub button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully to get monetization, which would mean probably more content and also a better webcam for me. That is probably the goal right now. If you guys are also liking the stream, hit that like button as well. And if you really are feeling a bit spicy, the donation goal is just $10 this month. People can afford $10, right? I think, hopefully. But no, but if you want to donate, link in the description, both the Streamlabs and the PayPal. If you donate via the PayPal, you don't get your name on the channel thing, but you will get your if you donate with the Streamlabs, you will get your name up here. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, much appreciated. You absolutely do not have to, but it's just an option. Yeah, 70 watching, only 8 likes. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate that. Yeah, exactly. Let's not forget Monahan is not here for the long run. Probably is traded at the deadline, exactly in our tap. But that's also the case of if we're somehow good, if somehow by the deadline we're in a playoff spot, we probably don't move Sean Monahan. We more than likely do not move Sean Monahan if we're in a playoff spot at the deadline. If anything, we might slightly buy. Not necessarily a Bergevin, okay, buy 1 or 2 players, give up a 6th or a 7th. But we might trade out a 3rd or a 2nd to get a half-decent bottom 6er or another blue liner, for example. Like, I think if we're in a playoff spot or a wildcard spot or near there at the deadline, I don't think we trade out guys like Monahan. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting us to be there. I'm expecting us to be competitive, be half-decent watching the prospects-wise, and some players doing well. But I don't see us being in the playoffs. But if we somehow are, we're not trading Monahan. But I do agree with you that Monahan likely does get dealt at the deadline, I think. Mantha is 6'5", not 5'7". 6'5", holy shit, that is a big boy right there. Let's hope the skill matches the size somehow. The Canadiens are working on more deals as well as possibly moving down from 5th overall. David Pagnotta. Gabriel, thank you. Holy shit. Guys, honestly, if somehow the trade broke during the stream, that'd be sick. Though knowing me, knowing this channel and knowing how funny it would be, we're probably gonna end the stream around 3:45, for example. I doubt around there, but say 20 minutes from now, end the stream, 4 o'clock, boom, Habs have moved down from 5th overall. Or some type of Habs trade has come out, probably. I don't think Vegas would have beaten you guys, Salty Wings and Avs. I think you guys probably could have handled Vegas. Oh god, I'm a Giga Chad now. I'm a Giga Chad, boys. Let's go. Let's go, boys. No, but legit. No, legit. I'm gonna put my hat here just so that I can see the chat a little bit better. Never mind. This is kind of making it worse. Here's a question: would I trade down to 7th and also get 22 to get Ryan Leonard at 7 and then pick 22, get a deal done to get the Skura from Nashville? Absolutely, shoe. If it means patching up on Mishkov and get Ryan Leonard as your compensation, I would take that. And then move 22 to get a Skura, absolutely. I doubt Nashville would do that, but if somehow they did, I would love that. Shoe, absolutely, I would do that. Exactly, it would definitely take more than 22, and like Lucas said, don't think 22 would be enough. It would probably take more, but that being the big piece to start it, I'd be fine with that. I love Yaroslav Askarov. Yeah. Yeah, Bob, contract marathon, not yet as bad as the Leafs, but the Habs have a lot of very good prospects that will make the team and need big money in term contracts. That's what I mean. Well, I mean, Bob, as well, like, that's the thing, is we're apparently very not concerned, but we are very interested in not paying anybody on the team more than Nick Suzuki, more than the captain. We have that ideal that the team should have the captain being the most played player on the team, which I might not agree with that, but I definitely like that sentiment. So no one's going to make above $8 million on the team. I very much like that. But as well, like, here's the thing. The Leafs were very much, and I will defend the Leafs on this, they were very much hoping that the cap would go up big time over the last 2 to 3 years instead of, obviously COVID happening. But I would think that it's more of a case, like I said, of us really knowing the cap should go up. Like, it's already going up $1 million this year. For next year, it's expected a $6-7 million raise. So if we can get Harvey Pinard on, say, a 4 or 5 year deal next year, like Arbor Jack guy, I know is one guy that's up for sure. I think Sam Montembeau's up after this year, I think. It's either this year or next year he's up. Montembeau's going to be up. There's going to be other prospects that are going to be up that need pretty decent, probably, hopefully for us, long-term contracts. So I think it's less of a guys in a contract meltdown, really. I think it's just more so trying to play the cap smart, and also with that big cap rise, even if we have to pay somebody more than Suzuki, it's not going to be as crucial to the team as Matthews being paid $10 million when the cap is $79-80 million. The cap's probably going to be near $95 million in 3 years, so I think that's fine. Dubois gets 8.5 by 8 years. Salty Wings, where is this coming out? Where is this coming out that Pierre-Luc Dubois just got $8.5 million for 8 years? Kings discussing 8-year contract as Jets near trade. Yeah, so there we go. TSN reported that a year ago, a month ago, a week, fucking an hour ago. Jesus Christ. I can't speak, apparently. Damn, honestly, 8.5 for 8 years? I kind of like that, Salty Wings. Habs schedule reaction? Salty, is the Habs schedule out? 2023-24 Habs schedule. Oh, that's out? Oh, when did it just come out? Guys, when did the schedule come out? When did the schedule come out? Because I'm really, really interested in this. Chris Johnson tweeted it? Oh shit, I gotta look at Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson is usually very, very reputable. Yep, here we go. Hearing the 8-year extension for Pierre-Luc Dubois will carry an $8.5 million AAV in the sign and trade with Los Angeles. And then Chris Johnson tweeted out an hour ago, Newhook is a restricted free agent. He does not have an extension in place with the Canadiens yet. So that's very interesting. Salty Wings, Bedard versus Crosby opening night. No way. No fucking way. Bedard versus Crosby. It's going to be Chicago and Pittsburgh? Holy shit. That's sick. I love this move for the Habs. Newhook's a good player and can turn into this real good player under Marty St. Louis. Habs, yeah, to a certain extent I agree with you. I think he could be a really good second-line guy, probably. I think so. I don't think Montreal will trade down until draft day and we see the... Yeah, apple pie. That would make sense. I don't know if the Canadiens are going to want to trade down, especially if somehow Michkov is there at 5. I don't know if we'd want to trade down unless we get a big deal to take that. But I think it'll probably be rumored. Oh, the Habs are looking to trade down. The Habs might be trading down. But then I think at the pick, like you said, it's probably going to be, all right, who's available? Who do we really like? Is it worth trading down if we think we can get this guy still? Harry, I'm not necessarily bashing on this deal, just saying there are better options to be explored. I will leave it at giving Hughes the benefit of the doubt that he has other irons in the fire. Tap, he absolutely does. Because, some of us said this about the Dach deal last year, I'm pretty sure. Is that, why is Kent Hughes trading for this guy? Okay, he's 21. He hasn't done anything in the league. We were saying this probably about giving up 13th overall. This is a guy who, throughout his first 3 years, has technically done better. And we're giving up worse picks overall. Sure, probably a better draft, but... Still, 31 and 37, along with a half-decent a D prospect who could maybe pan out, for a guy who just put up back-to-back 30-point years on the third line. If anything, the Dach trade was more risky, because it was a 13th overall and a third-round pick, not a first, second, and a random D prospect. So, I definitely get you're not bashing on the deal. I'm definitely giving it a more of a, I'm definitely getting more of a, hoping this pans out type of move, as aside from a, okay, this is where we're going. You know what I mean? I still don't know if we play Newhook second, third line. I'm assuming third line. We'll see, though. But I would definitely be interested to see what comes out of this deal. I don't want to right away say the Habs win this or the Avs win this. This is going to be one of those deals where I say it's probably good for both teams, and I'm going to wait until probably the trade deadline at the very earliest to say Newhook looks good or Newhook needs more development or whatever. I'm probably going to wait. Gislain, fourth line, Hoffman, Dvorak, Gallagher scratched, Pezzetta, Evans, and Pitlick. I don't know if you can say Evans gets a healthy scratch right now. Pitlick and Pezzetta probably. Actually, Pezzetta should even be in the AHL. That motherfucker should not be anywhere near the NHL next year. And Pitlick, I could argue the same thing. Pitlick had a horrendous season with the Canadiens this year. But Jake Evans, I still think is warranting that fourth line role. Even if he makes the right wing over Gallagher, I think he's absolutely deserved the spot over Brendan Gallagher. And then on the blue line, Matheson, Savard, Gooley, Barron, and Harris Jackeye scratched for Edmondson and Kovacevic. I don't think we're going to scratch Edmondson. I think one of Barron and Harris are probably the guys that make that one of them gets sent down to the NHL. One of those guys gets sent down to the NHL, and we just play Edmondson until the deadline, hope to deal him there for hopefully at least the third round pick is I think what we'd want. And then, yeah, Kovacevic being a 7th D, that is kind of bad because I actually really liked Kovacevic on the blue line last year, but yeah, it probably does make sense that he's a scratch. First goaltender is Montembeault, and the second goalie is Jake Allen. I'm not going to insult Jake the Snake Roberts by calling Jake Allen that. But yeah, no, Monty and Jake, I still want to get rid of Jake Allen, but I'll have faith and hope that Jake Allen can actually be a good goaltender again. Dvorak and Hoffman are for sure gone. Apple Pie, I don't know if Dvorak is 100% gone right now. I think Hoffman is basically confirmed. Whether he's traded or he's bought out. I do think Hoffman is probably gone. He was traded for a 6th round pick in 2024. Briere retains 50%. Like, lots of Flyers win for getting rid of Kevin Hayes. But they fucking retained 50% for, what, 3 years? 3 seasons? Of what? $3 million? $3 million? Like, come on. Like, really? You only had to give up a 6th round pick for Kevin Hayes? St. Louis is either retarded or they're really stupid. My bet is on both. Montreal needs to sign Harvey Pinard still too. That is true, Apple Pie. We do. Was Ken Hughes Alex Newhook's agent? Because I watched back his draft and Hughes was seen hugging him. Then yeah, Hughes is probably his agent. Or was his agent probably. So either Hughes is... Actually no, because I think... because I'm pretty sure that when you become a general manager, you're not an agent anymore. So yeah, so probably, if anything, it was just Hughes going to Newhook, like maybe secretly being like, yo, you want to come to Montreal? Because we're building a pretty damn good team. But yeah, no, it would make sense then that Ken Hughes was Newhook's agent at first. And then Vegas versus Seattle, yeah, Salty Wings. With Bedard and Crosby, okay, I kind of like that. Habs and Leafs opening night as usual, definitely. If the Kings get PLD for 8 years, that pretty much eliminates the Habs from getting him realistically. Probably Bob Cannon, probably. That would make sense. I'm glad we have Dach. Big mistake for Chicago to give him up. Exactly, Wolverine. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to go into a rebuild, and by that we mean literally trading all our fucking good players, except the one that's unmovable, and also Seth Jones. Bedard comes to Montreal October 14th. Ooh, okay, Salty. Montreal's playing Bedard for its home opener. Thank you guys for spoiling that for me. PLD is 25, so would we really want him at 33 if this rumor is true? Of course, PLD will likely want out in LA in 2.5 years, so I guess it's possible he's a Hab. I mean, at 33, on a 1-2 year deal, depending on how things pan out, keep in mind, we're talking about nearly a fucking decade from now. So if there's a 3rd line, 4th line center spot available by the time he's 33 and potentially a free agent, there is that possibility he does come over for that veteran role. Again, 3rd, 4th line role probably. Maybe $4 million on a bottom 6 role, because keep in mind, in 8 years, the cap's probably going to be near 110, 120 million more than likely. But yeah, no, I think at 33, there's a possibility we'd want him. Of course, the management group right now, they're maybe still be here, maybe won't be. We'll see. I don't know. It's fucking, again, 8 years. Like, holy shit. Yeah. Newhook will be used as a winger. He averaged 6 faceoffs per game last season. Dach will be in the middle, so that addresses the height as well. Yes, that does. That does, Tap. I actually kind of like that Newhook being used as a center instead. Like you said, if he averaged 6 faceoffs per game last season, if Dach's in the middle, I'm more than fine with that, honestly. I'm more than fine with that. Dubois after 1 year in LA. Yeah, no, I don't like it here. I want to go to Montreal. Montreal. Do you hope we draft Michkov? Wolverine, I've been saying this for a year. I want Matvei Michkov. He is the guy I want in Montreal, is Matvei Michkov. Montreal's playing Bedard for its home opener. I read that. Thank you, Shu. Thank you, Shu and Salty. I read both your comments for that. FYI, Sherratt, Romanoff, Fairbrother, 66, 98, and 37 and 31 for Dach and Newhook. Yeah, that's worth it. Oh, well, Sherratt, because he turned into that first round pick. Yeah, no, I'd say that's worth it. I'd say Dach and Newhook are definitely worth getting rid of a top 6 defenseman and a top 6 defenseman, a D prospect and Fairbrother who might not pan out, a 3rd, a 2nd, and a 2nd for Dach and Newhook. That's absolutely worth it. Michkov will be the McKinnon to our future Colorado Avalanche. to our future Colorado Avalanche like team. Hopefully, shoot, that would be sick. That would be very, very nice to have a Kirby Dach like guy on the team. Okay, wait, why is this not working out for me? Okay, remove Google Chrome. And now I want to screen capture. Why do I have this open? Why do I have my... Okay. Screen capture. I think that's what I want to do. Add a new source. Chrome. Are you streaming the draft? Yes, I am, Wolverine. I will indeed be streaming the 2023 NHL Draft yesterday. I should have been saying this throughout the whole stream. But no, I absolutely... I will indeed be... streaming the draft. I will be live for day 1. I don't know about day 2. Maybe I'll come up for a little bit during like the 3rd or 4th round, just to maybe talk a little bit, have some fun maybe. Okay, window capture. That's the one I wanted. There we go. But yeah, I will be streaming the draft. Sure. Is there a current or former NHL player who compares to Newhook in game style abilities? I have no clue. That would be something for the chat to answer, Bob. I would have no clue about that. But that hopefully there is. That would be nice to see. That would be nice to have someone like the. Oh fuck! Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? There we go. Okay, boys. Okay, so I gotta try and figure out a way to get this. To get the filters working. There we go. So the filters. Sorry, boys. We're gonna do a live reaction to the Habs schedule, and then we'll probably work on getting out of here. Unless there's another trade that comes through. Unless there's somehow like another Canadiens trade that comes through. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. Okay, so 250. Let's just do 250 for example. 750, 800, 775. They compared Newhook to Barzell near the draft. Really? Well, goddamn, if he ends up anywhere near an Matt Barzell, I'll be quite happy for that. So you guys can see this, I think. I think you guys can see this. We're gonna start by looking at the preseason. Obviously, go into the regular season. Sorry that you guys are being covered up. I can't really. Maybe I could probably move that over there, but yeah, no. Dude, that's the 22-23 schedule. Someone said that the 23-24 schedule was out though. Habs kick off their 23. Yeah, Habs kick off their 23-24. This isn't a very good source. I just realized, but fuck it. Why? Where is? Can I get the? It's an exact copy. That's the old one. Is someone gonna tell me what the 2023-24 Montreal Canadiens schedule out? Because someone said that, yeah, Habs, we get that. You've said that 4 fucking times. Stop copying yourself. Sportsnet announces national broadcast. Okay, there we go. Habs to open. Okay, there we go. So, NHL trade rumors. There we go. So, is it going to give me the whole schedule? Read more. There we go. Okay, so it's every team's home opener right now that seems like is being... is it really just going to be... there's no way that it's just going to be... Thank you, Apple Pie. It's an exact copy. Thank you, my guy. I appreciate it. Okay, so home openers. Is it really just going to be home openers? Is it really just the home openers that are announced? Is that really it? What? November. Why are we getting... Okay, so fuck it. We'll look at the We'll look at Sportsnet. On day 2 of the draft, you can mix in favorite Oasis songs that you have sung karaoke to. Just oh god, Bob. If you guys hear my voice how it is now after barely an hour of streaming, it would sound probably like this or something worse if I were doing Oasis karaoke. Legit, I'd love to, but holy shit, I don't think I could be able to. Tap saying, rumor has it Jordan Harris might be dealt to Washington. Honestly, I would not mind that entirely. I would not entirely be mad at that, if I'm being completely honest. Alright. So guys, we're going to look at the Sportsnet schedule instead. So if I can, yeah, so there we go. So I'm going to look at that. Look up 23-24. I literally just did. I just did that. Habs, Jordan Harris plus other stuff for Washington's first. Yeah, we did. I literally just read that. Thank you, Habs, for just copying what other people are telling me. Thank you. Thank you, Habs. I appreciate that. Maybe do Salty, like a 2 through 4 round recap. That would be interesting. Like just going through what players. Maybe I'll see if like Lucas C. Maybe if you want to come on, Salty, you can do that if you want. Maybe like have guys come on who are able to like tell me about these certain players and tell me what they are, who they play like, whatever. That would be really fun, I think. Detroit, Toronto. Yeah, just read that. Other possibility is Newhook. Newhook takes over for Dvorak as third line center. Dvorak needs to be gone before the no trade clause kicks in. I would see Dvorak maybe as a day two trade, honestly. I could maybe see that. Dvorak being moved at the second day of the draft. Look up the 23-24 schedule. 23-24 NHL schedule. Okay, I'm doing this. I feel like you make me look bad, but no, Habs. Literally, you're just commenting what other people are commenting as well, my guy. Penguins announced 23-24 regular season schedule. Panthers reveal 23-24 opening schedule. Okay, NHL.com/Canadiens. Did we put out the fucking... Did we put out... Okay, yeah, we got the hires. I don't want to become a season ticket holder. Schedule. Is this going to be June 2023? September? Thank you. Oh my god. I love this. Okay. When is the Canadiens going to put out their schedule? Because it feels like we have every other team. Yeah, so like 4 minutes ago, we had the Canadiens putting out their schedule. Or we had the Capitals, sorry. Canadiens released 23-24 regular season schedule. Fucking finally. Okay, we've got this now. We have the Canadiens' actual schedule for 23-24 put out. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, wait, fuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, so guys, don't spoil, please. You guys can't see that anyway, so I will gotta fix the filters. I am gonna fix the filters. My English is amazing. So, sorry boys. Sorry. 700, that works, I guess. Top, that's fine. 500, there we go. So I think that looks a little bit better. Yeah, that actually looks half decent. I'm actually gonna move that down there. So I'm gonna get through the rest of your comments, and then I will, go through the schedule. We'll talk about this, and we'll see how the schedule stacks up. So Jordan Harris plus other stuff for Washington's first. If we trade Harris to Washington, what would we even get? There we go, the first round pick probably, which Jordan Harris plus other packages to get the 8th overall. Habs, if you think we're getting 8th overall out of Washington, I hope you're ready to part with one of Dach or Suzuki, because that is the only thing that they probably would want to. That's probably one of the few things that they would actually want out of 8th overall, unless they're trading back. Unless it's like 5th and something else, for example, like that's probably what it'd have to be. Imagine we got Leonard and Will Smith after getting Washington's 8th pick. If that somehow happened to Apple Pie, that'd be sick. Yo, sure, I know. Hey, all right, Salty, hell yeah, let's go. Mackenzie Blackwood to San Jose for a 6th. Really, Luca? Wow, so San Jose gets to ruin yet another goaltender. Holy shit, that's sick. Just thinking here, would acquiring Newhook possibly hint at the Habs lane to get Michkov and Reinbacher? I don't think we're going Reinbacher in our top. I know we were high on him at one point. I wouldn't want Reinbacher just because we already have enough good defensemen. But Michkov, I think that could mean it. Because Newhook's a left winger. We have centers. We need right wingers. Michkov is a right winger. And I feel like that could be fine. What the fuck? I have it up right now. Hey, let's go, Salty. Well, thank you. I would have said send it to me on Discord, but I already have it pulled up now. So, yeah, there we go. Where am I? Blah, blah, blah. Great point. Habs might not need another top 2 or 3 seed after getting Newhook. Maybe they go top winger or even a D-man. I wouldn't want a D-man. Top winger would be sick, though. Tap, yeah, maybe getting Newhook for a first and a second and not having an extension in place is somewhat suspicious, but like Apple Pie said, we only got our Dach extension done after the draft last year. So I think the main concern was probably just, okay, get the player and then boom, we'll work out the extension later. Or maybe the extension is in place, but it's just announced after the draft for whatever reason. I honestly, I don't think it's suspicious, Tap. If that's suspicious, then Dach's trade last year was suspicious. Alright, so we've got the first game of the year is against the Maple Leafs on the 11th in Toronto. Nice 3-game home streak. Chicago, Minnesota, Washington. Not terrible. We're in Buffalo. Then back at home for Jersey, Columbus, Winnipeg. So very, very nice. 6 out of the first 8 games of the year at home. Then we're on the road for Vegas, Arizona, St. Louis. Back at home for Tampa Bay. Oh yeah. Okay, that Jersey game, by the way, that's weird. 7:15 p.m. start time. That's very weird. I don't know how I like that. I don't know if I like that starting 15 minutes later. And then obviously Vegas and Arizona, obviously they would be 10 p.m. start times. But then in St. Louis, back at home for Tampa Bay. In Detroit, then back at home for Boston, Vancouver, Calgary, and Vegas. Nice home streaks I like going here. I like these. Oh, and then we're on the road. Boston, Anaheim, San Jose, LA, Columbus. And of course we start early. Okay, well, I mean 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm fine with those types of starts. I'm fine with those middle afternoon starts. I just don't like the 12 p.m. starts. I really hope you don't have any more of those. Sorry that I can't read your comments by the way right now, guys. I will get to those in a little bit. Actually, I can get the stream pulled up on my phone probably. Can I do that now? Yeah, fuck it. I'll go through the schedule and then yeah, I'll look at any notes you guys have later. So then we're at home for Florida, Detroit, Seattle, LA. I like these home streaks. An odd 7:30 p.m. start in there. We're in Buffalo. We're at home for Nashville, Pittsburgh, the Islanders. Then we're on the road, big time. Winnipeg, Minnesota, Chicago, Carolina, Florida, Tampa Bay, Dallas. I like that going into the Christmas break, coming out of it. Then we got Buffalo, the Rangers at home. Philly on the road. San Jose, Edmonton, Colorado at home. Jersey, Ottawa, Boston on the road. Colorado at home, I should have said. Ottawa at home with the Islanders. Then Pittsburgh, Washington. And then we got the 1 p.m. starts for Super Bowl weekend. Dallas and St. Louis. That is... Then we're still at home for Anaheim. We got the Rangers on the road. Washington, Buffalo at home. Pittsburgh, Jersey at home. And fuck it. Why do we have a 12 p.m. start? Why do we have a 12 p.m. start in fucking Jersey? Why? Arizona at home, and then we're on the road for Florida, Tampa Bay, Nashville, Carolina. At home for Toronto, Columbus, Boston. On the road for Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, Seattle, and Colorado. Holy shit, that's another long road streak. Then we're at home for Philly, Carolina, Florida, Tampa, and Toronto, so it's very fair. 5 on the road, 5 at home. On the road for the Rangers, at home for Philly, on the road for the Islanders, Ottawa, Detroit, and then we're at home for Detroit, so that's a back-to-back. So is this going to give me, every... Okay, so these are, notable matchups. So it has Toronto, obviously, Chicago, yes, Bedard, and, yeah, okay, so Diane Bowl will be on the Oregon, as always. I love that. So, Bedard versus Caulfield, if you will, for goal scoring. That's going to be fun. I don't get why Vegas is a big matchup. Okay, I get that. Stanley Cup champs, but, we always dominate Vegas whenever they're in Montreal, it feels like. Anaheim, yeah, I guess that's kind of a big... Wow! The Habs are turning 114 on December 4th. I kind of like that. The league's oldest team and its youngest, I actually kind of like that. That's actually really fun. And then, yeah, the final Habs game of the Bell Center in 2023 against the Islanders, which means tickets are going to be incredibly cheap because it's the Islanders, and who wants to play? Oh, another game that's going to be really cheap in Carolina. Buffalo, yep, finally returned to the Bell Center to play host to the Buffalo Sabres. Yep, Dallas and St. Louis. Yeah. And then obviously Canadiens and Bruins, Calgary. Really, Calgary? Okay, okay. And then Detroit. There we go. So yeah, that is your route. That is the route we're going to be. What is this again? Oh, that's my that's the Hab lineups. I was gonna do more of them today, but I figured, yeah, no, I should not. So yeah. Sorry. Extension will be done. I just read that. Yeah, Habs now have 3 of the top 16 picks from the 2019 draft. If I told you that at the 2019 draft, oh yeah, we're gonna get the guys who are picked 3rd. We're gonna pick 15th, obviously, and then we're also gonna trade for the guy who's 16th within 5 years. Everybody would have been said, "You're a Habs homer, Habs dude. Come on." Understandably, 3 of the top 16 prospects we're gonna have. Who would have expected that? And now here it is, a reality. Sharks will then trade Blackwood for nothing like Aiden Hill for him to then win the cup. Definitely. Yes, the time zone of the schedule is EST Habs. Obviously. San Jose should draft a goaltender. They should draft Michael Harble. Now hearing Harris return will be a pick and... Wait, Unotap, so this is legit? So this is coming out, like, right now that Jordan Harris is getting dealt? So this is like, right now. Where are you hearing this, Unotap? Where are you hearing this? Yeah, I peak content, thank you, Alive. I don't know if you're in the stream, Alive, but thank you for the comment in the Discord. I appreciate it, my guy. Much appreciated. Thank you. Not official, rumored. Wienertap, where are you hearing this? But if the return is a pick and an active Washington player, you gotta Harold, I am here. Let's go, Alive. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Would never miss. Thank you, Thank you, Alive. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. I appreciate that. But you gotta think that has to be Anthony Mantha. Like, you have to think it's Anthony Mantha that's coming back with a pick. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it's Harris for 8th and Mantha. What if they wanted to give up a first next year, but with them giving up Jordan Harris, that bumped it to being able to get 8th overall? I doubt it, because Washington is apparently very, very high on Matvei Michkov. But it wouldn't surprise me if the price to take on that Mantha contract for a year ends up being 8th overall, especially with us giving up a guy like Jordan Harris who can be a good top 4 guy, which, if we give up Jordan Harris, I think that basically confirms, obviously, Justin Barron's on the opening night roster. And also, yeah, I like Jordan Harris. But he's a guy you can replace. He's a guy, I like Jordan Harris again, like I said. I'm not meaning to bash Jordan Harris. This is just merely a thing of where he's a guy that you can replace. He's that type of really solid offensive defenseman, two-way guy. Those are available. You can get those in free agency. You can pick those up in the draft. You can get those anywhere. I like Jordan Harris, but he's a replaceable guy. I like Harris, but if we end up moving him, that sucks. With the fourth pick, rip. Thank you, Salty. Okay, Harry, great live stream here today. Appreciate your insights on the newest Hook Hab player. Thank you, Bob. I like that. I have to jet. Fucking Bob, are you going to the Jets? Oh no, are you on the LA Kings? Oh no, we'll try to make it here for draft day. Keep your stick on the ice. Cheers, Bob. Thank you for coming by, my good sir. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, man. 6 a.m. start. Oh no, April. Wait, Apple. What? 6 a.m. start for what? Every team is playing October. Oh, really, Salty? So the NHL is actually going for that. So they're actually going for that, Salty. They're actually going for. So they're actually going for that. Every player or every team plays on the same day, like the most consecutive string of hockey ever. They're going for that, or the consecutive amount of sport being played. They're really going for that. Harrison Hoffman for 8th and Mantha. Oh, I would take that apple pie for sure. Like, it's probably Hoffman for Mantha and then like Harris for 8th. I would say throw in. I don't even know what to throw in for 8th at that point. Maybe the price is Mantha because Hoffman is much cheaper. But I don't know. Why am I finding stiff? Why am I finding stiff? Why am I finding stuff that Washington and Montreal are flipping first in a deal? Really, Sporty? Wait, so is it Harrison 5th for 8th? There's no way. It has to be a big deal. It's got to be like Harrison 5th for 8th and Mantha and something else maybe. But then again, like, why would we be paying to move back? There's no way it's Anthony Mantha unless we're getting an additional like second to take on Mantha, and then it's just the first round pick flip. But then why would Harris be involved? Why would we be? What? This does not make sense unless it until it fully comes out. I don't get this. Duddy Sports, who are you taking if Michkov is gone? No, Sporty, don't get me hyped up. Don't get me hyped up. Sporty, do not get me hyped up. Do not. I love Ivan Miroshnichenko. I hate that I have to pronounce his name, but I really like Ivan Miroshnichenko. Do not get me hyped up. Do not get me hyped up that's who we might be getting from Washington. Do not hype me up on that. 16 games on the 24th. Holy shit, Salty. I'm just repeating what I'm seeing on the trustworthy world of Twitter. That is very true, Sporty. I should go on my insider account, actually. I should see what the insiders are saying. My totally legitimate, not hacked. Why am I saying not hacked? Totally, who would you rather have had overpaid for? Newhook, obviously. The Hughes The fan base will probably turn on Hughes even harder if it turned on Bergevin. I'm not saying it should or shouldn't, but I guarantee it'll happen. Probably. I saw that on Twitter. Probably. Could be Harris, Hoffman in 5th for Marchenko, 8th, and Hoffman. Or Mantha, I think you mean apple pie. That would be sick. If it's like, say, Marchenko for Hoffman, 5th for 8th, and then Hoffman for Mantha, that'd be sick. But yeah. Like, that would be awesome. Just saw the Blackwood to San Jose trade. There you go, Sporty. There you go, my guy. Hell yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. But, Duddy, I'm sorry for not getting to your comment. I'm sorry. Everybody just kind of started flooding the chat. Who are we taking and Michkov is taken? Probably one of Leonard, but Benson and not Leo Carlson. It's probably one of Zach Benson or Ryan Leonard. Whoever's still there. I would think that's who we take. I know there's been talks about Dalibor Dvorsky and David Reinbacher, but I don't think that's going to happen. Sporty, give me a minute. Give me a second. I'll start a call with you in a second. Firstly, I got to get my wire entangled, and also, I would take Hoffman 5th and Harris for 8th, a second, and Mantha. Habs, are you retarded, my guy? No one is. Why would Washington retain 50% if they want to get rid of that full contract? Why would they retain 50% on Mantha and then just add that remaining cap back with Mike Hoffman, my guy? Why would they do that? Why would they give up a second-round pick if they're retaining 50%? Come on. If we get Ivan Marchenko, make a Ken Hughes statue, love that player. Exactly, Batman. Oh, yeah, Will Smith, too, Duddy Sports. I forgot about Will Smith. I'm sorry. I forgot about Will Smith. There's talk about that. Why would we take Mantha's full contract? It's bad. That's why you're getting the second-round pick. Why would we take on Monahan's contract last year? It's bad because we got a first-round pick out of it, my guy. Why would we take Mantha's full contract? Because we're getting a pick in return. Hoffman and the 5th. It's probably Hoffman for Mantha, and then the 5th and Harris for 8th and a second, more than likely. You from K-Town? Yes, I am, Duddy Sports. I am originally from K-Town. If that is where I'm thinking you're saying it's from, I think so. Then yes. Went Woo's indeed alive. Went Woo's 100%, man. But yeah, Sporty, like I said, just let me I got my earbuds in a second. I got my headbuds in. People should start calling them headbuds, because that'd be really funny. If they got Michkov, I'm sure they'll keep Ivan, probably Salty, honestly, unfortunately. Probably. But yeah, Sporty, let me start a call. I will get you on the phone. Well, not on the phone, well, you know what I mean. No, I don't want to send send message. Alright, there we go. So, Sporty, you are free to come on now whenever you want. Let me know, guys, how he sounds. Sporty, how's it going, my good sir? I don't think... Sporty?
Shiver's got a Stanley Cup!
Thank you for ear-raping the audience, Sporty. I appreciate that a lot.
I appreciate it, too.
Why, are you listening to the stream?
Yes, I am.
Oh, perfect, then. Perfect. Okay, alright.
We need to have a very serious discussion.
Oh, no.
How does the Alex Newhook trade affect Gianni Fairbrother's legacy?
Yes.
I agree.
But yeah, I like the deal. I like the deal for both teams. By the way, how does it sound, Sporty? Are you sounding good?
Do you think it's a little bit of an overpay? Yeah, I sound great.
All right,
Don't you think it's a little bit of an overpay, though?
Yeah, it's a little bit overpaid, definitely the first, second, and a D prospect. But I mean, keep in mind, there might have been guys who were probably willing to pay slightly less than Newhook, which is probably why we had to give up that much. It wouldn't surprise me if there was another team or two interested in Newhook, or if that's what Colorado wanted because of how young he is.
Yep, I feel like you should change the title of the stream just rumors.
Nah, because I mean we discussed the Newhook trade all throughout, so I mean I feel like
fair enough. It's kind of just translated to like a rumor stream now.
It kind of has, yeah.
That everybody's hearing.
It kind of is, yeah.
I have Twitter completely open.
Yeah, dude, like I should have it open too.
But like I said earlier, with the Dubois to LA deal, it's expected just so Winnipeg can afford all these motherfuckers they're bringing in, they are going to buy out Blake Wheeler.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That is kind of interesting. I kind of like
or
that.
Drugger Darren.
Hey, Darkness, how's it going? Sorry?
Per Darren Dreger.
Per Darren Dreger, thank you. Am I even following? Oh, I am. Okay, well that's 58 minutes ago. He was talking about the per J Fresh. Mackenzie Blackwood traded to San Jose is a goalie. Yeah, you saw that too. Thank you.
I mean, it's true. He is a goalie.
Good. Just happy about the Hughes trade. I can't the Hayes trade. I can't see how you are, Darkness, because you have to deal with that dude for 3 fucking years. Draft day is always flooded with trade rumors, and it's amazing. It is alive. It is like, oh, could Connor McDavid be traded? And then day 2, it's like, why didn't McDavid get traded?
Oh, they traded Dressel instead.
There's always that type of shit.
They finally traded Dressel for Subban.
Yes, sir. I would only take Duran back if he takes $800K to $1.5 mil. Habs, even me, like 2.5 mil, I think is fine, especially if like it's a 1-year deal. Because then you can move him at the deadline if we're out of the playoffs, and if he's working good, just cool. We got Drouin. I'd be so mad if Michkov was available at 5 and they traded the pick. Me too, Duddy. The only reason I would be excited is if we move back to say 6 or 7, and he somehow is still available at 6 or 7. Because then you just get extra assets, and you get the guy you probably wanted anyways. I would love Michkov on the Canadiens, but I'm not anticipating.
Where do you think his fall would end?
What do you mean?
Say he just keeps dropping. Where is the lowest he'll probably
Michkov?
Get? Yeah.
If the Russia thing for some reason now really scares teams off, probably I would think not necessarily Brad Lambert late 20s, but I would think everybody's saying at 8, but I don't know. Everybody's saying Washington would pick him up because next Ovechkin, whatever. I don't know if Arizona would pick him. I don't know if Arizona would pick him. I would think mid 16 around there. I think mid first round is where he would.
I will say though, if he gets to 13, we're not passing up on him.
You don't think the Sabres would pass up on Michkov?
No, it's been reported 1,036,000 times that we love Michkov.
Well, I hope you're ready to trade up for the Canadiens and give up Tage Thompson to do that.
I will counter with Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen.
Fuck you. Give us Devin Levi and it's a deal.
Throw in 2 more firsts.
We'll throw in Calgary's 2025 first and our 2034 first.
Deal.
Bet! Guys, you heard it here. Devin Levi's going to the Montreal Canadiens. Let's go, baby. We just did a deal on fucking stream. I am the new Montreal Canadiens general manager. Fuck you, Sporty. Bye.
You just got fired.
You just got fired.
For an outburst on stream.
I'm the best general manager in the National Hockey League, you dumbasses!
Pierre Dorian has stated he does not believe the Senators will obtain a first round pick in tomorrow.
I fucking hope they don't acquire first overall. Oh, damn, Luca, are you still here? Luca, what do you think of the Sens not going for a first round pick? McDavid to the Blackhawks are first overall, indeed alive. If you can stay healthy at 3.5...
All general managers, except for the Chicago, are stating that they will not be trying to get first overall.
Chicago?
As the price is reported too much.
Yes, sir. I mean, to be fair, you're getting fucking Connor Bedard. So, it's worth it. No way he falls past 10. Probably Duddy, yeah, I agree. He would be up there first overall.
He hasn't even been drafted, and he's already the 3rd best Connor in the NHL.
No, he's the 1st best Connor. Who the fuck is number 2?
Connor McDavid and Connor Brown.
Oh, so why'd you have Connor McDavid before Connor Brown?
True.
Michkov would be up there for first overall, for sure. I think it would still be a clear Bedard number 1, Michkov number 2, but he would definitely be up there. Darkness, my guy, you were talking all about how, Michkov, and he's Russian. St. Louis loves their Russian forwards, my guy.
The World Hockey Report just posted a 50-second video of Dubois just fucking phoning in during a shift when he was with Columbus.
Yes! I love it.
Worth $8.5 million a year.
Yes, sir, baby! Eric Ingles is tweeting out, trade for Dach is almost the same one as Newhook, not only looking for ad motive, but asset value. Habs gave up Romanov to get 13 and moved it with 66. Romanov was a 2nd round pick, by the way. They gave up 31 to 36 this time, along with a much less established left-handed D prospect. Dach topped out at 26 points in 70 games. Newhook's had 33 and 71. So, technically, it was a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd for Kirby Dach, and it's a 1st, 2nd, and a 3rd, because I think Fairbrother was picked in the 3rd round for Newhook. So it's basically the same exact thing we gave up for both guys. Thing is, based off what I heard, we're not interested in Michkov. Well, Darkness, that's just typical St. Louis not knowing what they want to draft.
I've heard, though, that teams are shying away, not from the Russia thing. Apparently, Mishkov has an ego.
Well, no shit. He's a fucking goal scorer. All of them do.
He's Russian.
Hey, sporty. Hey, come on.
Ruski.
Why is Kevin Weeks tweeting out from a laundry room?
I don't know.
What's going on, you NHL fans? Just gotta get the last load of laundry done. But never mind. Before I can get to Nashville shortly, breaking news. I'm told the San Jose Sharks are trading for goaltender Mackenzie Blackwood from the New Jersey Devils, a 6th-round pick to the San Jose Sharks for goaltender Mackenzie Blackwood.
What's going on, NHL fans? It's Kevin Weeks here, reporting from the Harry Royce bedroom.
I love it. Okay, well, yeah, David Peck noted an hour ago. We have not talked about this yet. The Devils are engaged in trade talks with multiple teams about Igor Sharangovich. Sounds like a sign and trade is likely. I would have liked Sharangovich, honestly. I do wonder if the Canadiens maybe inquired, but the price was too high, so maybe we went after Newhook. I doubt it, but I wonder if that was the case. Caulfield 40 goals next year, healthy.
He's gonna pop off next season.
I think so too, man. I think so. Caulfield 40 goals next year. He nears 50 goals, I think, if he's healthy. If everybody can stay healthy next year, Caulfield nears 50 goals. Absolutely, in my opinion. Sorry, guys. I'm looking on Twitter, by the way. I'm looking to see what we can talk about right now, because I might.
And Gibbs just said that he has had a meeting with Matvei Mishkov.
What?
Per Renard Lavoie.
What? No way. Rene Lavoie. I've never typed in this motherfucker's name so quickly. When is this coming out? Ken Hughes said that he has had a meeting with Matvei Michkov 36 seconds ago, boys. A deal for Pierre-Luc Dubois. Boys! Holy shit.
Reportedly, Mishkov looked at Ken Hughes, called him bald, and then he walked out.
You guys heard it here first. Michkov will not be drafted by the Montreal Canadiens. No, Intertop, I know it's common. I know it's common for draft prospects to be interviewed.
This is actually what Hughes said.
Okay.
Kent Hughes said that Montreal had a meeting with Matvei Mishkov and said he made a very good first impression, provided very mature answers.
Did they not say that about Slafkovsky last year? Did they not say that?
Oh.
Did they not say that? Oh my god.
But then again, any other team would say that though.
No, but they just wouldn't say anything. A team wouldn't say like, "Oh yeah, he had a really really bad interview." They would just say, "Oh yeah, we interviewed him. Yeah, okay." I think they said it about Wright. No, Tap. No, I don't think. Did we even say anything about Shane Wright? I don't even know if we did. Yeah, go ahead.
He's Shane Wright, I guess.
He's Shane Wright, yeah. Dude, Michkov never leaves the U.S. Duddy, that would be very fun, because then that still means we probably get him for like 30 games a year. Elliot Freeman tweeted out 3 hours ago this word Anaheim not giving a qualifying offer to Max Comtois. I'm sorry, boys, I'm trying to still get stuff. Yeah, Habs have multiple irons in the fire. They're still looking at trades. Toronto's circling around forwards, Alex Kerfoot and David Kempf. Yeah, so we've got stuff coming out here. NHL is planning a 16-game night. Very surprised they're not starting earlier. They're only starting at 6 p.m. Sporty, how do you feel about playing the Senators on that day, on October 24th?
Is that game at like 6:45?
That is 6:45, yes. Oh, that's why because the NHL is going for the record of the most like consecutive games of hockey played. Like they're starting at 6, and the games that start at 6, end at 11. So that's why the Canadiens start at 7:15. Then that would make 100% sense. Come to all the World Juniors GOAT. That is very true.
A couple of years back, I wouldn't mind seeing him come to one of the Sabres, but now I don't think we need him.
Brad Treliving says he is now allowed to join the Toronto draft table. He is not allowed to join the Toronto draft table. He is now allowed to join the Toronto draft table after Calgary makes its first round pick.
He's just sitting in the crowd waiting for his time.
Yeah. Stay to leave.
He's just on the phone making trades while a fan is just watching.
Pretty much. My boss thinks I'm an AI genius.
Listen, I know you want Marner.
Yes, sir. Wow. The Lightning pitched Alex Killorn a long-term offer at a low AAV to stay in Tampa, but it doesn't sound like they'll get it done. As of now, he's likely hitting the market July 1st, unless Tampa can move money.
Well, if there's one thing Tampa's not good at, is moving money.
And if there's one thing they're really bad at, it's signing good contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Mikhail Sergachev. Pierre Dorion, yes, DJ Smith will stay with.
As for the
shit!
Alex,
Fucking, I didn't even know this. Marty St. Louis and Kent Hughes are both live.
Yeah. As for the Alex Newhook transaction, it wouldn't have been made if the Canadiens didn't have an idea that a contract extension with Newhook was possible. The chances that he'll play Montreal next season are therefore very high.
All right,
In
nice.
other news, the sky is blue.
Yeah, exactly. When will the Sabres finally break the rebuild and make the playoffs? I think this year. Yeah, exactly, Sporty. Duddy, I know like people have said that probably the past 2-3 years. I genuinely think this year.
No, we have not said that.
Well, you said that about this year. You said that for this year, Sporty, at least.
I said that we would get better. I didn't say that we would make
Getting better implies playoffs. To me, that implies at least a wild card spot.
Yeah, we're going to get top 3 in the division.
They're talking about shitting, and I don't want to watch this anymore.
Trump's rant about toilets revealed.
I want the Blues to sign Come 12 Darkness. I hope you're ready to be disappointed. The Blues don't sign good free agents. How much was Newhook making this year? I think his ELC. Was he not?
Is David Perron a free agent again?
David Perron? No, I think he's a 4-year deal, unfortunately. Yeah, he's a free agent after next year.
Oh, he'll be back with the Blues. He's gonna sign with some team and then get traded to the Blues. He always somehow ends up
You
there.
mean the Red Wings?
Yeah.
I just realized David Perron is a very consistent 55-point guy. Like, he's been very, very consistently, like...
I'm just reading a tweet on Leo Carlson's adventure to Nashville.
Oh no. Please read it out.
Pierre LeBrun. Leo
you.
Carlson had quite the adventure getting here to Nashville. I'm told his flight from Newark yesterday got canceled, so Carlson and his family rented a minivan and drove 13 hours overnight to Nashville, and just got in this morning. Welcome to the draft, kid.
Oh my fucking god, I love it. That's fucking great. Leo Carlson at the draft tomorrow is apparently going to be Rocco. Sporty Duddy asks, how did it feel to see the GOAT Eichel get a cup this year?
Who's the GOAT?
Eichel. Cam Eichel, of course.
Yeah, of course, Cam Eichel.
Anyone? This is a joke, literally just between me and Sporty. I'm not gonna explain it for you guys, but just it's a joke for me and Sporty.
Yeah. Eichel's not the GOAT. First of all. Second of all, it was funny watching Mar from Home Alone lift the cup. I'm surprised he was able to do it. And I'm shocked that his neck didn't get all fucked up from lifting it.
Oh shit!
It's our time. Our time will be soon.
Bro, NHL Insider 67 made a great fucking joke. Because Marner was third in Selke voting.
Why the fuck did you reveal my identity like that?
Thank you, Sporty. But he tweeted out, how did Marner get Selke votes? Dude couldn't even defend his car. Sporty, you sound salty according to Duddy.
I can be salty all I want. I just don't like the guy.
Exactly.
We've only gotten better since we lost him.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so apparently the Canucks have talked with clubs about moving Ethan Bear.
Hard pass.
You don't want Ethan Bear?
If he's going for his 4th team in 4 years, then I'm starting to think that it's just a him problem.
Well, he's injured right now.
That's also a problem.
Damn. Fuck. I'm trying to see if there's anything else we want to talk about before we head off the stream. Yeah, Leo Carson. I'm just seeing that now. Yeah, the Bruins are under the assumption Bergeron and Krejci are not going to be returning.
As expected.
Yeah. Nearly flipped the table at the airport. Steve Dangle nearly flipped the table because the Leafs are circling around Kerfoot and Kempf. Wait, is July 2nd the start of free agency this year?
Yeah, July 1st.
I thought it was July 2nd.
No, it opens on Saturday.
Oh, fucking W. I might be live then. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe I'll go live just to spite John. Alex Newhook trade. Maybe I'm in the minority. Yeah, Brendan, unfortunately we are in the minority because we're actually smart. Oh, okay. Per Greg Wyshysky, GM Kent Hughes draws a comparison between Alex Newhook and Chandler Stevenson regarding player development. He also talks about the differences in pressure for Newhook between Colorado and Montreal.
He's going to go from the third line in Colorado to the third line in Montreal.
Pretty much.
Menacing.
I mean, I don't know. We at least have a good third line, so... The 7-year-old has worked and what? All right, per Cam Robinson, his 7-year-old kid has released his draft rankings. Do you want to hear who? Do you want to hear who he has ranked, Sporty?
Is Santa Claus number 1?
Yes. The Habs turned bench around to Newhook. Yes, they did, Darkness. What do you think about Kerry Terrence from Saznay in this year's draft? Haven't heard of the guy.
Who the fuck is that?
He's got Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson, Michkov, Benser, Smith, Dvorsky, Leonard, Reinbacher, Yager, Dvorsker, Moithy Wood, Cole. I apologize to this 7-year-old, but Kolar Batlov, Samuel Hanzo, Bolivar Moore. Search him up. I'll do that in a minute. Duddy, thank you.
I have a question for you.
Quentin Musty, Oliver Fisker, Mikhail Gutto, sorry. Otto Stunberg, Oliver Bork, Riley Hilte. Sources tell me Yager is a Hab. W, Darkness. Callum Richip, Nate Danielson, and then Chori Estonel. That is the
I like it.
Alright, now what's your question, Sporty?
So, NHL Watcher tweeted something about Kevin Weeks' mock draft.
Who?
Kevin Weeks.
No, who tweeted?
NHL Watcher.
Okay. Can you send me? Yeah, we did read that, Apple Pie.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, how's it going?
Alright, give me a minute.
Alright, no problem.
Yeah.
But... Oh. Who are you talking to?
My mom.
Oh, okay.
So, my question is, Kevin Weeks, he obviously has some insider stuff. He knows things.
I thought you were going to say he's an insider. Yeah, obviously, yes, he does.
In his mock draft this year, he had Montreal taking Colby Barlow.
I'm sorry, what?
How would you feel if the Habs took Colby Barlow?
I would be destroying everything.
But what if he goes on like a Jack Quinn trajectory?
I don't want Jack Quinn. I want someone good.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alright. Chicago gave Nick Foligno $1 million for 1 year, $4 million. They got to get to the cap floor, so I'm assuming that's why they did that. But yeah, Apple Pie, we did see that. Ken Hughes said Michkov gave a very good first impression. We got incredibly excited over that. We got really, really excited. And I'm really, really hoping that Michkov is the pick. I would absolutely go insane if we draft Michkov tomorrow. I would start screaming on stream. I would connect on Discord to my alt account and go outside and just start screaming about how we got Pierre-Luc Dubois. I would probably genuinely start screaming my head off on stream in a very good way. If we did that. Seems like Dubois might be headed to LA. Yes, alive. It seems very likely he's supposed to get 8.5 by 8 years, it seems like. So that's going to be interesting. Oh, Renaud Lavoie tweeted out. Yep, there we go. So Denis Gurianov will not receive a qualifying offer from the Canadiens, but could sign with the team at a lower salary. So it seems like this is similar to Rempitlick, what happened last year. Yeah. So it seems like that is going to be the case. GM Ken Hughes on Pierre-Luc Dubois, quote, "The league doesn't appreciate us talking about other teams' players, and we're going to respect that." So, yeah, that's very nice. And, of course, 2 hours ago, Ben Sherrod for Alex Newhook. I don't get how Andrew Berkshire is saying, yeah, I don't get how, I'm just gonna respond to his questioning that the wouldn't have a spot open anyway. Batman, that is probably true, but I think it would be more of a test in preseason just to see how good he is and just see how he pans out. Goddamn that Jets haul. Is it coming out, Darkness? Is it out? Is the Kings trade out? Jets gave Dubois 8 by 8.5. Imagine they were just like, nah, you staying with us. Batman, that'd be really funny. Guys, no one spoil the Dubois trade if it's coming out. No one spoil the trade. I'm replying to Andrew Berkshire. He's saying that the Hughes move is absolutely baffling. Thank you, Darkness. I will check Friedman in a second. Dach had worse numbers in Chicago, while Newhook had worse. Newhook had worse line mates last year. This is not an overpay. This is not an overpay at all, bud. First, second, third for Dach, and it's the same for Newhook today. There we go. All right, so I will check Elliot Friedman. I think what the fuck's his Twitter name again? Was it Fridge Hockey Night in Canada? Yeah. LA overpaid? LA overpaid? Is it... Okay, so it's coming out. All right, so... Yep, Pierre-Luc Dubois is an LA King. 8 years, $8.5 million. It's... Wow! Holy shit. Gabe Vilardi, Alex Iafallo, Rasmus Kupari, and a second-round pick. That is...
finally came out?
That is a trade. That is a move.
Hey.
Pierre-Luc Dubois is an LA King. Sporty, are you here?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I took out my earbuds. Sorry.
Dubois for Iafallo, Velarde, Kupari, and a second.
I literally just said
Montreal.
that.
That is a haul.
Wow.
Once Kevin Cheveldayoff did a good thing.
Yeah. No more Dubois news for the Habs. No, Batman, it's still going to keep going. There's still going to be news. That is definitely a trade, Darkness. Jets did get a good return alive. This is absolutely a double team win. I think LA gets the first line center they wanted, and the Kings get a bunch of NHL ready mediocres.
This already begs the question: what
Yes.
happens with Quentin Byfield?
Yeah, because he's not in the deal. Let Rob Blake cook. Oh no.
Just think though, you got
Yeah.
Kopitar, you got Dubois. Where's Byfield slotting in?
Third line.
He's getting ruined like Lafreniere now.
Not really. Byfield was always only going to be a third line guy. That's what his potential is.
Or move to the wing, like Darkness said.
Yeah, Darkness saying, Byfield moved to the wing. I could see that. Yep, pending trade call. Oh, I'm assuming you saw Darren Dreger.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw Elliot Friedman. Yep, Winnipeg refusing to rebuild. I would argue this is actually a Jets loss because they are not rebuilding. They're just getting more mediocre forwards.
Hey, I've always liked Gabe Vilardi's game.
No, yeah. I think Gabe Vilardi actually does pan out. Like, I'm joking.
And Iafallo is a good middle six.
Iafallo is a really good second
fire.
liner. I think he could be a really good complementary scorer to Kyle Connor. Yeah, where's Danault? Yeah, because they have Danault too. So yeah, it's probably Dubois, Kopitar, Danault, and then Byfield fourth line.
Or Rene Lavoie.
Oh no! Wait, let me at least load up the tweet first, and then, all right, Sporty, you can start saying right now.
Dennis Gurianov will now receive a qualifying
offer.
Okay.
Yeah, we read that. Yeah, he could sign a new deal at a lower price. We saw that 5 minutes ago or 7 minutes ago. We saw the French tweet, Sporty. Get with it. Get good.
I don't speak croissant.
I don't speak croissant. Oh shit! The Habs used a translator when they met Michkov. That's nice.
You can only do so much just from saying vodka.
From saying vodka? That is very true. Gurianov's going to get a $5 million deal with Arizona. Batman, that is very true.
Just to get to the cap floor.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. See, here's the thing. Like, people are saying, oh, Dubois ghosted the Jets in free agency. He ghosted the Jets in free agency. Or in playoffs. Not really. Dude, 2 goals, 4 points, 5 games. Like, that's not terrible. Like, that's pretty good. I don't think it was more Dubois ghosting the Jets. I think it was just more so just the Knights knew how to shut him down. Dubois left the Habs because he didn't want to play third line center. Oh wow, Tap. He lands on the third line for a year. I'm sure he can handle one more year of being a third line center. Because Kopitar is what, 35, 36? Do you know how old he is, Sporty? He's 35. He's making $10 million a year. This is his last year of $10 million. Realistically, they either move Dubois to the wing. Kopitar could probably still be first line center. Dude just had a 70 fucking point season. His best season in 5-6 years. Danault could still be second line center, I think. And even then, Tap, do we know that it was because he didn't want to play third line center? How the fuck would he have played third line center anyways? Suzuki number 1, we wouldn't have played KK over him. Danault would have been that second line center, so I think you're missing the ball there that he would have played third line center. Yeah, so it's looking like this is kind of
Oh my god! How did I not?
Who is tweeting this out?
This was yesterday.
Oh.
About the Taylor Hall to Chicago trade.
Okay.
Taylor Hall and Andres Bjork together at last.
Oh my fucking god.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, Taylor Hall has helped another team get first overall, by the way. I just noticed that.
Leaked conversation in Chicago's front office after making the move. We're not only trying to make the playoffs, we're trying to win the cup.
I'm sorry, what?
It was something that Terry Pagula said in the Sabres Embedded the day we signed, from when we signed Hall.
Oh, we saw how fucking good that worked out.
We're not just trying to make the playoffs, we're trying to win the cup.
We want to win the fucking cup, and which is why we're going to trade Taylor Hall at the deadline.
Or Anders Bjork in a second.
And you somehow win that trade. Taylor Hall probably the first overall pick, dude. I can't escape it. Yeah, no, you can't, Darkus.
I made a video on it.
Yes, you did. Guys, go check that video out from Chef Camaro. Very, very good video. Very underrated. Not enough views on it. Very, very good video.
How many views does it have? Let me take a look.
Probably 100. Would you sign Comtois? Batman, definitely. Fourth line role. Get to use him over fucking Michael Pezzetta? Absolutely.
71.
I would sign Comtois. How many?
71.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Stream Mafia.
Yes, guys, Stream Mafia. Go on my channel. Check out one of my newest videos. It's TGT Mafia featuring the Daddy Rice. Go check that out, boys. That's on my channel. It's also on Sporties.
It's fire.
It is a very, very good rap song. I think you guys, especially if you're Canadiens fans, you might like some of the bars I have.
If you like Arbor Jack,
Yeah, if you like Arbor Jacki, you're gonna like my verse. Elias Lindholm to the Habs. Chris, as much as I would like that, I don't think it's gonna happen. I can't say. Oh my God! According to Stash, Chris Johnson on Sportsnet 590, the Sens are working on a 3-way deal, including Konechny and DeBrincat. Totally not fake. Oh yeah, that's true, Batman. Sorry, Pizzetta is our first line guy. We can't sign Comtois still. No, but legitimately, for the fourth line, if we can sign Comtois and use him over Pizzetta, I would fucking take that every day of the week. Pizzetta barely should even be in the AHL.
But who's gonna do the ride the stick Sally in the shootout?
Arbor Jacki. Fuck you, Michael Pizzetta. Dude, I cannot get over how much I hate Michael Pizzetta.
After all that?
I don't hate him as much as Lucas does. Because Lucas genuinely wishes ill on Michael Pizzetta. I just hate him. I just hate his play. I'm sure he's a nice dude. I'm sure he's a chill guy. But on the ice, I fucking hate Michael Pizzetta.
Even after the ride the stick?
Yes. Dude, I liked him for like a week after that, and that's it.
And then the next game, he pissed everybody off again.
Dude, he did. Michael Pizzetta is a fucking bum and always has been. Thank you, Alive. Thank you. Ivan Marchichenko, we need him. Yes, we do, Batman. We need 5th overall Jordan Harris and a pick for 8th overall Ivan Marchichenko and Anthony Mantha. Please make that happen. Him and his 3 points. Sorry, Alive, excuse you. He had 8 points last year. Actually, wait, no, I gotta look up. How many points did Michael Pizzetta have last year? Oh, God. I look up Michael Pizzetta, and the first picture is him without his goddamn jersey on. It's just the padding or whatever. Oh, sorry. Alive, he had 15 points last year. Excuse you. He had 15 points. Deserving of those fourth line minutes for sure. Sorry?
Hold on, look. Yeah, and I'm looking at something real quick.
Alright. Grant...
never mind. He's sad for another year.
Grant McKegg coming out with maybe one of the most retarded tweets I've seen of the year. Caulfield, Suzuki, Dach. Good first line. Anderson, Monahan, Slavkovsky. Newhook, Dvorak, Gallagher. Pizzetta, Evans, Harvey, Pinard.
Why
are we trying to act like Michael Pizzetta is an NHL caliber talent? Reply. That came out like 2 hours ago, so I'm hoping Grant McKegg actually replies to me, that little fucking motherfucker. I hate Grant McKegg. Dude's a fucking bitch. If Grant McKegg's watching this, fuck you, Grant McKegg. You're a bitch. I want to say something else, but I can't.
You're a bitch and you're looking like
You're a bitch and you're looking like a snitch. Yeah, you're a bitch looking like a glitch. They could send him down and use that roster spot for a guy like Sean Farrell or Jan Mysak. Exactly, Alive. Like, I think we're going to try out Sean Farrell, Jan Mysak, Josh Wall, and obviously Newhook. We're going to try out these guys in preseason for sure. I honestly...
When do you think Philip Mazar is ready?
Philip Mazar?
Mm-hmm.
I think another year. I think this year he looks good in preseason, probably. But I think next year is when he gets the call up for fourth line center role. Or third line role, something like that. I can see the Coyotes taking Reinbacher. Would be hilarious. They should take Benson. Yes, Batman. I see them taking Reinbacher. I think they'd probably take Benson 6th, and then I don't know. I could see 6th they take Reinbacher, and then 12 if he somehow drops Benson. But
the draft is an absolute crapshoot this year after the first 3 picks.
Sorry, the draft?
Absolute crapshoot after the first 3 picks.
Yeah, I agree. Kind of. It's like okay, okay. There's conversations.
Bedard, Fantilli, Carlson, 1, 2, 3.
Pretty much, or Carlson,
After
Fantilli.
that,
There's
who
been
the
talks
fuck
of that.
knows?
Exactly. It's like, oh, maybe Colby Barlow goes top 5. It's like, no, that's not gonna happen. Kevin Weeks. That's the worst lineup I've ever heard. Exactly, Batman. You have Gallagher actually playing. Pizzetta's on your fucking fourth line. Like, I get Armia and Hoffman being healthy scratches, but like, what? Exactly.
Oh, Mike Hoffman.
Dude, yeah. Dude, Hoffman, like, 5 years ago was a 30-goal scorer, and now the dude can barely crack a fucking lineup over Michael Pizzetta.
The Sharks will take Musty 4th? No, he's going to the Sabres at 13.
Do you really want Quentin Musty?
He's staying home.
Over Daniil Boots?
He's staying. Hey, I wouldn't mind him too. He played with Yuri Kolik.
Dude, that's one of the reasons I wanted to keep 31. If we could somehow get Daniil Boot, I really like Daniil Boot.
I could see us. We have 2 early seconds. I could see us trading up back into the first round to get a guy.
I could see that too, yeah. I could see that.
Quentin Musty.
Oh, okay.
Take Zach Benson at 13, trade back into the draft, fucking bring Musty home.
Yeah, that would be nice. I think I'm going to end the stream in like 10 minutes.
Dmitry Simashev.
What's up, Dmitry Simashev? Why do you want Himashev?
Because he's Himashev. I fell in love with him.
Okay, salty Wings and Avs fan.
He's going to be the best defenseman in the draft.
Okay, David Reinbacher. Oh, sorry. Okay, Lane Hudson.
I don't think he's in this draft.
Lane Hudson's going to re-enter the draft, just get picked by the Canadiens again.
With the first pick, the Chicago Blackhawks select Lane Hudson. Fuck!
At the second pick, the Colorado Avalanche select... Wait, not the Avalanche. Fuck me! Actually, please don't do that, Sporty.
And then Kyle Dubas runs up on the stage.
We want fucking... Who's that dude from the Sarnia... From the Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds?
Yeah, from this... Just give me anybody who's on the Sioux Greyhounds. Anybody.
Fucking no, there's one guy who's like in this draft from Sault Ste. Marie right now. Players. No, I want fucking... Give me their current players! What, do you think I want the fucking alumni? 22-23 OHLC. Fuck! Okay, fuck it. Give me... Chris Lee. Leo Carlson is a beast. He's going. Definitely. I think Carlson is going to be much better than Adam Fantilli. You guys do not know how much I fucking hate... Not hate Adam Fantilli. I just don't like his style of play. I don't like Adam Fantilli. Sporty, what do you think of Adam Fantilli?
He's going to be good.
I have to disagree with you.
We'll see.
Yes, we will. Imagine Anaheim stuns the draft. Dude, if they take Michkov, I'm going to be pissed, but I'm kind of going to be happy, because then you get Trevor Zegras and Matvei Michkov together. Dude, I'm imagining it now. What if Montreal picks fucking Matvei Michkov 5th overall, dude?
Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Dude, it will be. Fantilli will be the new Getzlaf for Anaheim. Apple Pie, do not insult Ryan Getzlaf like that. Do not insult Adam or Ryan Getzlaf. Don't insult. You can insult Adam Fantilli all you want. Just don't insult Ryan Getzlaf. Oh my god. Sporty, I don't know what to do.
For what?
Just right now. I want to stay live for another 2 hours, not 2 hours, 10 minutes, talking about the draft or something. What the fuck is there to talk about?
Nothing. All bases have been covered.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think we should just go.
You think we should just leave?
Yeah, and then just come back tomorrow.
Say fuck everybody. Are you gonna be here for the draft tomorrow, by the way?
Yeah, I'll come on stream.
Ew, no, don't come on stream, my guy. That's fucking gross.
I'll hop on stream.
Okay, thank you. There.
And come on stream.
Oh. Oh. Alright, Sporty, Harry's looking at can't use his bald head. Yes, I am, Batman. I don't know why that comment's not popping up in my live chat. There we go. But yes, I am definitely looking at Ken.
The glare. It's the glare.
Wait. But guys. Before we leave, before we get off stream, there's something that I need to do. Fuck. I don't need to fuck, but there's something that I need to do before we get off stream. And you guys, if it's able to do it right away, I'm gonna be very happy. And I really hope that this does work. Because it's gonna be a really funny gag, and I hope it's worth it. The hype probably won't be worth it, but I do have a gag, and I hope
David Schatz.
Yes, it's David Schatz. No, I actually didn't even think of David Schatz. Fuck you. Come on, retry.
No.
Fuck, now that you say that, I kind of want some cereal. I kind of want to go get some Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios and bread.
Oh, okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. The stream just disconnected for a second. I'm sorry, guys. We're back. Okay, I can close out Discord. Okay, there we go. What the f... I think something's going on right now, Sporty. I think that shit looked like the battle bus.
That should look like the battle bus.
Or whatever the fuck it's called. Thank you. Okay, we're back again, guys. My thing was, I was trying to do a gag. I don't think it's going to work. So yeah, I'll just end the stream now, I guess, if it happens before the end of the stream.
What were you trying to do?
I'll tell you after stream. I'll tell you after stream, because I'm assuming we're going to stay in call for, a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so Sporty, before we head off stream, is there anything that you want to promote? Alright, thank you very much, I appreciate it. No. Is there anything you want to promote, Sporty?
Dream Mafia. We have a new song coming out really soon.
I wouldn't. Mafia. Fuck, okay, stream just disconnected again. There we go. So guys, yeah, go stream Mafia. Hit the replay button every time it ends because we need the views and we need the shit and we need the money and we need all the bitches.
And then keep your eyes out for the next song. It's a banger.
Both Sporty's own songs and my own songs, because I'm starting to do a little bit of writing, so I might eventually try and get my own music out. We'll see though. Anything else, Sporty?
Shavers Gang Stanley Cup.
I couldn't agree more, Sporty. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Sporty, thank you for coming by for the stream. I appreciate it, my guy.
Can't wait to rewatch this piece of shit.
I can't wait to have you on for the draft hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't fucking lag out like this stream started to do here.
I want it to be kind of like dumpster fire tomorrow, like with a urinating tree and 5 points vids, where when the Giants make a bad pick, urinating tree just laughs at him for like 10 minutes straight. That's what I want to do. It's what I want to do when the Habs take Colby Barlow tomorrow.
Fuck you, Sporty. We are not taking Colby Barlow, you motherfucker.
Oh,
if we take Colby Barlow, I'm gonna make this bet right now. If we pick Colby Barlow, I will show my tits on stream. I will fucking do that, and I regret saying that immediately.
Oh my god.
I really wish the stream was reconnecting when I said that, because then there wouldn't be evidence of that. Connected again. There we go. Okay, we're back again. Sorry. What's up, Sporty?
Hey.
Sorry?
I said hey.
Oh,
I
hey.
wasn't saying anything.
Oh, okay. Alright, but yeah, guys, that is, again, gonna do it, guys. We'll be live for the draft tomorrow night. Probably gonna come up live maybe half an hour to an hour before, probably half an hour before the actual draft gets started. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna load the stream up, if I'm gonna load the draft up on my phone, if I'm gonna try and find a way to maybe separate the speakers and the audio output so you guys can't hear the draft.
Why not just do it all on your computer like you did that,
well, because I don't... Are we back? Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. The stream is back. I don't know what the hell happened. The stream just disconnected.
It'll still shit when it rains.
What's up?
Even with fiber optic, it still falls to shit when it rains.
It's not even raining. It's just cloudy.
Uh-huh.
Are the Streamlabs, the OBS, both of those non-refundable. If you guys want to donate, the donation goal is only $10 a month. The Amazon Wish, the PO Box, PayPal, the Discord, and the speedrun account are all, and the Twitch are all down there in the description as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Rexican, and I am out. Love you guys. Ale Montreal. Always remember no matter how better we were last year, how much better we will be like this year. Go Habs, go baby. Thank you, Colorado, for all. See you guys. See you guys. Bye guys. Love you guys. See you guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. See you guys. Bye guys. Peace.